even before we discuss this request, the chair of the committee has raised fundamental issues. First issue is that they did not have adequate time to scrutinize this loan request and therefore advise Parliament adequately. That is in his report. Then he says you have nearly $3 million to buy 15 vehicles. Management, etc. They were unable to look at the detailed cost component. And then the chair of the committee, while presenting the report of the committee, I want to address the chair. This colleague vending requests here. So, Madam Speaker, the committee report says go and renegotiate this loan request. I don't know what's wrong with colleagues. That you can say all the things that you have said, and then you say you want the loan approved. Remember, we have approved loans here before, and the president said don't process them. It made us look so ridiculous before the public, and he was very angry. So,
Honorable, not us, because before that loan comes here, it comes from cabinet. It makes cabinet, not us. Yeah, because for us, we approve what comes from cabinet.
I agree, Madam Speaker. That's why I'm saying, with the proposals that the committee has made, they have left us with no option but to say no to this loan request. I think they are only polite, not to make government look bad, that after informing you of all the problems associated with the request, then they say it is up to you to hang yourself. And I am asking this Parliament, please don't accept to hang yourself. They have said the most fundamental issue, they must renegotiate the terms of this loan request. Now, if you approve, what will you be approving?
Which term are we talking about? If you can tell the House.
I am referring to the report, Madam Speaker. If you look at the last page, after advising government to go and renegotiate, then in conclusion they are saying, but you can pass. It is in the report. But also fundamentally, the committee says this loan is not part of the, because government, Minister of Finance presents to Parliament a borrowing plan every year that comes together with a budget. The committee says this is even outside what they brought here. I don't know when they thought about it. And then, most important, Madam Speaker, you are going to borrow to finance the budget 34 trillion shilling. Already, in the report on loans that the Minister presented here, where the public debt now stands at 106 trillion. But there is almost a permission we've given them that finance this budget, you borrow another 34 on top of 106. And in their own report presented here, the minister said now there is a high risk of distress in his report. I therefore thought, Madam Speaker, if you allow me later, I will come and make my submission. But I thought, yes.
Yes.
Right Honourable Speaker,
Peter.
There seems to be some contradictions here. With due respect, Right Honourable Speaker.
Peter.
The chair, while submitting on these loans, personally, I was there when you were referring the loan to the committee. We got enough time to scrutinize the loan, and that did not come from the chairman. We interacted when the chairman was submitting here, Right Honourable. We interacted with all the stakeholders.
Let's have respect for each other. So what's wrong with it?
I am not debating, Right Honourable. I am not responding with due respect to the senior that our chairman did not mention anything to do with the time bounds, that we didn't have enough time. We interacted with all the
Honorable
stakeholders.
members, honorable members, honorable members, the chair said that the committee is expected to report back within 45 days. However, because of the urgency of the loan and because of the timeline, and even when I was referring this committee report, this loan request to the committee, I requested them to come back today because of the deadline that was given to us. This loan is supposed to be signed off on 12th, and today is 9, and that is basically what happened. And the chairperson said he would have wanted to use the 45 days. However, because of the timeline that was given to the House, that's why this loan has had to come back today. Yes, Honorable Minister.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, it is true this loan has strict timelines. We must sign off by 12th, or else we lose the money, and also all other programmed borrowing under IFAD. If
But
we don't
maybe
sign
what I can clarify, while we're on short recess, this loan was brought to my office. And we could not call the House just to receive one single loan. The loan was brought. You remember we had a short recess of almost 1 month plus, when people were busy looking for votes. So the issue is not finance or whichever. The loan came and it was here. There is no way we could call a House for just one item.
Then another clarification.
Let's get clarifications from the Minister.
Another clarification, Madam Speaker, I would like to make is that to allay Honorable Ssemuju's fears is that this loan has got the best terms. The terms are very okay, and it is highly concessional, whereby under category A and B, the interest rate is 0. So you can imagine a loan which we are getting for 0 interest rate. So there is no interest we are going to charge, and the repayment period is 50 years. So you can imagine with a grace period of 10 years. So this is the best arrangement you can have. Now on the date, you also mentioned that our debt has increased to 106 trillion. Whereas this is true, we also stated in the same report that our debt remains sustainable both now and in the medium term. So, Madam Speaker, and also he mentions another point, that this loan is not part of our borrowing to finance this year's budget. It is not true. We cannot bring here a loan, Madam Speaker, outside our programmed borrowing. This is part of our programmed borrowing for the year. Madam Speaker, with these clarifications, I want to play that the House approves my motion.
Silo, thank you.
Right Honorable Speaker. Number one, I want to applaud the committee on the issue of having the national character whenever we borrow
including
money. Yes, including
Ikumi.
And the people are already benefiting. And most of the people who are benefiting from this kind of funding are the people in the villages. Most of the monies that we have been borrowing are monies which are benefiting the urbanites. Why don't you allow people from the rural, for the first time, to also see something? Number two, a grace period of 10 years these days is not something which is easy to get when you are borrowing money. So why wouldn't we really pass this loan? Look at this issue of 0% interest rate. Where do you get it from around the world? At a time when Trump is saying we are not giving money to people, to foreigners, where do you get it? I'm also very excited that we are talking about a highly concessional facility. Madam Speaker, I want to move as a person that will approve this loan because it's for the many. It is for the majority, not the minority who are in the urban.
Avoro.
I beg to move.
Thank you, Avoro.
Thank you, Right Honourable Speaker. Right Honourable Speaker, before I make my contribution as per this loan, I want to stand here on behalf of the people of Pakwach who requested me to heartily congratulate you for that high office that you have risen to. Right Honourable Speaker, congratulations from the people of Pakwach. Right Honourable Speaker,
let me first receive my congratulations.
we have...
Yes, first wait. Let me first receive them. No, people of Pakwach are watching.
Yes, it is me who represent them, not Sarah Opendi.
Yes.
Sarah, you are my friend. Let's cooperate. Right Honourable Speaker, about this loan, Right Honourable Speaker, we have received a number of loans here, and as a house, we have been very concerned at
Honourable Avuru, are you a committee member? Now that you have finished with the congratulations. Honourable members, I put a question that this House authorizes government to borrow up to USD 99.56 million from the International Fund for Agriculture Development, IFAD, to finance the proposed Resilient Livestock Value Chain project. Those in favor sign the contrary name. The ayes have it. You are going to destroy your voice for no good reason. The ayes have it. Can I ask the clerk to immediately get the resolution and forward for us to be able to meet the deadline?